How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family. I decided that I would title this video Royal Smoke. And on the chakra chart, the color purple or amethyst, you can't go no higher than that. That is, many of us know, the color of royalty. And we need to continue to bring that smoke. Bring it. We want the enemy and the enemy supporters to feel us. We want them to inhale royal smoke. And when you inhale royal smoke, it affects you. It affects your psyche. It affects your entire being. You can't let it go. And that is what we are bringing. See, my royal family, it is, very amazing and ironic that we would be speaking with this type of intensity about what is due to us, and we are right at that point in a very few short, literally days, that we are coming out of our captivity. And I'm going to talk about some various things, but I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring the smoke. And y'all keep doing what I'm doing, because we in this together. So, they had some more, the other day, some more debates. Wasn't nothing but more than a dog and pony show. And I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it in entirety. I watched just the clips, and we know that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris bucked heads. And the thing that really got to me, when I watched what little I did watch, was the energy. Our energy was up there when these fake motherfuckers was talking about the same tired ass shit. It was very obvious. You could cut it with a knife. It was royal smoke up there. They felt it. Oh yeah, they felt it. And when the enemy and the enemy supporters run out of options, they just get completely silenced. See, but your silence speaks volumes. So let's say just ignore it altogether, and they was praying that nobody won't bring up reparations. Now, the person that did, I forget that woman's name. I think her name is Marion or something like that. She did mention it. They cut her off quickly. It's like, leave that shit alone. No, there's no turning back. So, Biden been smoked out by royal smoke. We've been exposing his ass for the last few weeks about what he really is, and about what his family really is, and his dope fiend ass kids and they freaky ass ways. And the thing that pissed me off, because I did watch bits and pieces of this, so he's in Chicago and he's speaking strictly amongst black folks, old motherfucking relics, that's been paid off, the original gatekeepers. And they sitting up here being nostalgic, like, he's been a fighter for civil rights. This motherfucker ain't did shit for nobody. It's all a game. And then you have our folks up here holding up a complete devil. They talking about some shit 50 years ago. 50 years ago, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. So it's like he's, oh, I gotta go tuck my tail and go speak to these niggas. Oh yeah, that was on his mind, because he want that vote. You're not gonna get no vote, Biden. We already done smoked your ass out. This ain't no game. This ain't no damn game. And you motherfucking playing. You need to take your dried, dusty, relic ass back home and continue to reap the benefits like you've been reaping the benefits off of the backs of the royal family. But see, y'all don't like what y'all having to confront. So they do the same repetitive shit over and over. They're not original people at all. They simply don't know what to do. So I'll just go back to a set of coons and, you know, I know the ones to go to, and they are, you know, hopefully we can rock this baby back to sleep. No, we wide awake. And when folks wake up and really, really feel, not see, feel what's going on, they pissed. Like I said, when folks wake up, you don't know what state they gonna wake up in. So that was disgusting to me, but I wasn't surprising to me. And so then let's continue on here. Tired of his dusty ass. So then we got this bitch who, you know, she up there thinks she didn't accomplish something about busing. I don't give a fuck about no busing. Get over it, bitch. We know what you about. You ain't talking about what's really going on, but it's there, royal smoke. So you feel like you have stepped past something because you're talking about your personal shit. We know what you about. We know what you good at. So you need to continue to stay on your knees or your back. Kamala, you will not get our vote. You're playing. You're playing with yourself. You're playing. They think that they can make a gesture, and we know what she been doing last few months. Make a couple of little dance moves and all of that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I really, really mean this to the depths of my soul. So my royal family, there's something that I've been telling y'all for a long, long time. When I had my spiritual experience, and Yah told me, you know what he told me? Well, some of the things he told me, that I would always see the number 17. So I was over on Terrin Rain's channel. He had did a hangout and had people to call in, and he had showed a video where they had tallied up what's due to us is 17 trillion. And I put in there, I said I just left a comment during the live stream, and I said, I told y'all said I would always see the number 17. Now, we already know that this number, that ain't even close. That ain't even close. But Yah is leaving us messages. He's leaving us messages. And I'm going to pull it up. But so I can refresh, because there's some people that are new. Refresh your memory what the number 17 means spiritually. But before I do that, I'm going to play this video. It's a little over 2 minutes. Well, it's not a video, it's audio, excuse me.
Yahoo Finance estimates slavery reparations at $17 trillion by Nate Church on June 28, 2019. With all aspects of reparation considered, the estimated total cost could be anywhere between $9 and $17 trillion. The House Judiciary Subcommittee on the Constitution, Civil Rights and Civil Liberties held the first hearing in a decade on H.R. 40, or the Commission to Study and Develop Reparation Proposals for African Americans Act. One vital element of these decisions is a proposed source for the immense sum required to fulfill the full definition of those reparations. Economist James Marchetti estimated in 1983 that the cost of unpaid wages to slaves totaled between $3 and $5 trillion. 36 years of inflation later, that is closer to $13 trillion. Still, that number does not, according to the Economics of Reparations by Professors William Darity and Danya Francis, consider the lingering economic impact of Jim Crow and current discrimination that Black people face in the labor market, healthcare system, or education and criminal justice systems. That can easily bring the estimate up to the aforementioned sum. Suffice it to say, Darity and Francis wrote, the damages to the collective well-being of Black people have been enormous and, correspondingly, so is the appropriate bill. The United States has paid reparations to Japanese families kept in internment camps and to decimated and displaced Native American tribes. But almost 250 years of domestic enslavement of African people and their descendants have not elicited a similar response from the U.S. government. But who will foot the bill? The research points to issuing bonds, creating trust funds, or collecting it in taxes, though that last measure could prove self-sabotaging. In the end, Darity and Francis wrote, African Americans should not bear the tax burden of financing their own reparations payments. The matter of reparations is deeply unpopular nationally. Only an estimated 26% of Americans support the idea of slavery reparations. Those opposed include roughly 80% of white and 40% of Black Americans. Regardless, despite the attention it is now receiving, it is not an issue close to resolution.
So, let me pull this up real quick. So, let me pull this up. Oh, there it is. I've read it so many times. So, now this is strictly out the Bible, and I'm going to read it to y'all so you can understand the meaning of 17. In the Bible, the number 17 symbolize overcoming the enemy and complete victory. God overcame the sins of the rebellious humans when he began to flood the earth through rain on the 17th of the second Hebrew month. Did you hear what I said? On the 17th of the second Hebrew month. Now let's just jump down. It says, Jesus Christ gained a complete victory over death and the grave when God resurrected him near sunset, NASA 17. Again, 17 symbolize overcoming the enemy and a complete victory. A complete victory. Overcoming the enemy. Overcoming the enemy. Being resurrected. Gaining complete victory over death and the grave. Overcoming the enemy. And complete victory. A complete victory. Overcoming the enemy. I'm going to bring that smoke. We're going to bring that smoke to the enemies and the enemy supporters. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. We're the chosen ones. And it's painful being who we are. But we must continue to bring that smoke. So, what we are dealing with, my royal family, is America's original sin. Slavery never ended. It just evolved. It just evolved. Ain't shit change. It's all a sham. And they trying to find a way to distract us. I'm talking to the enemy. You got to deal with the very thing that you have been ignoring. So why would you come, because we know who the enemy is, to us to cover your ass? That is not our duty and responsibility. And the supporters, the ones that do that, you get what they get, 2 and 4. Because they have to deal with their shit. Like we had to deal with our shit and we got punished. I'm going to bring that royal smoke. Smell it. Feel it. And be affected by it. I'm bringing smoke. The royal family going to bring you that smoke. So we got to realize, my royal family, when we see things like this, because what I have learned after I had my spiritual experience, that there is messages and titles. Yah never failed me. When I seen that 17, that spoke volumes. That this is bothering the enemy so much, they are even tallying it up. Even though they saying you ain't getting a damn thing, but it's bothering them that much. They say, well, really? Whoa, wow, just to see the numbers. But it's much deeper than money. If we got it right now, you still gonna get your ass dealt with. You have sealed your faith. You did. You did it. You did it. Thomas Jefferson talked about it, but he couldn't help his sorry ass. He knew it was wrong. That's what we are looking at. It shows you the power of Yah's children. You got to bring that royal smoke. They can't put it out. It was always there. But we had to deal with our sins, and we had to be punished. And we didn't overcame it. A complete victory. A complete victory. Understand what I'm saying? So don't ever, because I have them days too where you feel like, damn, it don't seem like anything is being accomplished. And if you take the time to look at everything with your spiritual eyes and listen with your spiritual ears, Yah will give you messages. And that was very clear to me. I keep saying, we've been won the war. We get that last stretch. We got to keep standing firm and bring that smoke. Royal smoke. You get no peace. You get no rest. You get nothing. You gonna deal with this. Oh, you gonna deal with this. You can't even ignore the weather. It's heating up over in Europe. It's heating up. Watch the weather. Pray, meditate, and listen to the universe. Listen. And keep breathing in that royal smoke. I'm bringing you smoke. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's all over you. Smoke affects you. It affects your psyche. It affects your being. So as you lay in the dark and have those restless nights, you breathing in royal smoke. Royal smoke. So my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.